up to Astralis. It's something they've been doing all the time to get them to this grand final, throwing aggression early, and now EG a taste of their own medicine. Straight to Astralis, they bring the fight, they bring the ball, and Suggs found the head of Dupree to start things off. Banana, Device is being flanked from behind, Stan can't find the shots, he connects. Just Glaive and Zipnik still shell-shocked from what's just been thrown at them. I love this from Evil Geniuses. They're throwing everything they've got in the first round, but Glaive does pull one back here. A 3 versus 2, they're making it work as Stanislaw sweeps them away there. They're not scared here at all. That's Evil Geniuses showing their intent in the very first round. Aggressive. Astralis didn't see it coming, and there's a great backstab. And Stanislaw to finish things off with 3 frags. They have the support, they have the setup. It's Brehze on towards the apartment. We haven't seen too much from him already. Ethan draws blood. Glaive gone. Time a factor. 15 seconds. Brehze holds down now squad. Close. Magisk 1 HP. And leaves just Device. He's finished off by Cirque. A solid hold, a flawless hold from the CTs. Yo, that's so... Should be bringing in. Evil Genius is one of the figureheads of the other side of the coin, which is that of the SMGs. For now, though, Astralis, they have the weapons. It's Dust 2. You can keep them at arm's length, or at least you can try. Now, utility being thrown in. Device to receive them on A. Flashes aren't going to mess him up too much, but they start to dive towards CT, and that's a big connection. Tarik onto Glaive as well. They're locked out CT, but Tarik wants to bring the fight to them. Oh, 2! Just like that, the round is over. Leaps towards CT, kills them where they started the round. A double kill with just the pistol. We talked about him before, the coach of EG. He does his homework. Different protocols in place to deal with individual players. Something Device was known for as well. He looks at heat maps, he does the research, and well, it is fighting fire with fire. Dupree's about to try and save the day alongside Magisk. They come towards B. Cirque's got to find Magisk as well if he wants the chance to make an impact here. Tarik is arriving in window just a little late to the party. Magisk deals with B. All on his own, a one-man army. 3 frags from him in this round. Yeah, this will be Astralis. That's the definition of an anchor right there. That's really strong. The one with the AWP. It's not ideal, and that's not far off. A second smoke arrives. 12 seconds. Where's that bomb? It's on Tarik's back, and he will get it down in time. Now, we have got a very interesting retake ahead of us. Ethan will throw the Molotov in. I'm not sure it was towards Shaw. It looks like he's at the crossover here. I don't know how no one got dropped in the process there. It looked like just one bullet through that smoke would have taken 2 players down, but nothing connects. They have not got a kit here, and the lesser weaponry becomes a massive factor here. The scout needs to find some headshots at this point. Glaive knows he can do it. The closer he gets, the more chance he has of frags, and there we go. I think Astralis can do this now, and they absolutely can. It will be a pretty clean sweep towards the end. They haven't got a kit, though. This might be very close indeed. It looks like they're absolutely fine. We'll confirm it, but not much at all. Down to 89, and Device is recovered. He's ready to hit that shot, and he absolutely does. Takes down Brehze, 3-on-3. This was looking like an absolute lock-in for them, and it's falling apart now. Still a 2 versus 2. Oh! It's not over yet, Henry. Ethan, Stanislaw working together to get the job done. Bob the Builder would be proud. Device into the 1v2. Time though, he just has to play the game of survival. One drops, and Ethan's so quick! It's all Ethan! That round, Tarik would have really felt that one. Seeing 13 on the board, knowing that shot was his, and I get it. Okay, can we retrieve? I was going to say, we've seen so many times it gets lost. Well, this time it's been taken from them. Tarik grabs it with only 15 seconds to spare. They're turning tail. Magisk is about to clear B. My goodness, this is about to start to spiral out of control. Tarik has to get there in time. Picks up the AWP, he has bullets, he doesn't have any HP though. 5 seconds, 4. Oh, it's done! It's done! Brehze saves the day for EG! A last-minute change of plan, and it's punished by the North American rifler. They couldn't quite take the AWP out of Major's hand there. That would have been everything. He would have had... Sprayed into the grey void that is the smoke grenade of Counter-Strike. This is going to be a very big challenge. Oh, Ethan, he manages to jiggle, gets the info for free that the AWP is still out, set up on doors. Stan, he's willing to try and make this work. It does take Device down before the trade comes in. Tarik's there, though. Oh, they're trading all over the place. We're in Brooklyn, but they're acting like we're in Manhattan. Magisk, 1 versus 3. He is on B. Profoundly good at it on the CT, but now he's looking to go 1v3. That's the first. Falls down again! Gets the double! Tarik does save the day for EG, and they get their 7th. That's 7 rounds in a row for the CTs. These are getting close. Yeah, and the problem is, sure, Evil Geniuses are winning all these rounds, but it's coming... 1v3. That was so close, like, he's going to be gutted at that one. Oh. That would have been such a swing. Tarik was just far enough behind to make that awkward. Had to hit the shot, of course, and did so wonderfully. Born and raised on the streets of Brooklyn now. 2 rounds away from having a 2-0 lead in this best-of-5 final versus what many would consider the world #1. Zerk tested, passes with flying. Oh, Device is gone. Brehze makes his presence known. It looks like 15. Zerk, he finds himself the triple. Comfortable so far as he starts to warm into the second half. That's 15 EG, one away.
So got plenty of options here, but time is starting to tick away. Like I said, one smoke, it'd be difficult for them to find a point of access here against those AWPers especially. Device needs to be given some time to find anything he can. I feel like Glaive is going to try and show what he can towards Ivy, and then enable his teammate to have one player waiting for them towards inside. But whether he can actually do anything with one Molotov is yet to be seen. Here he comes. Serving things up. Great stuff from Glaive as they go down Pop Dog as well. tarik in a prime position to shut this one down. Looking for the double spray down, but he's flocked his line somewhat here. Needs to find at least one of these kills. Trying to run the clock down as low as he can. That could be enough. Device now has to pull out the pistol. Oh, it's tarik coming in on top. 1 versus 1. 10 seconds remaining. He can hear Glaive next to him. He knows he has the advantage here. Trying to duck and weave. Who will come out on top? Tarik's trying to use every trick in the book here. It's a fake plant. It's an all-in commitment from Glaive. And it's one that works out for him. He holds his nerve. If tarik hit that point, it's all done. The time would have eluded them once again. Flash towards the Ivy position. There it is. They'll have to run through the flames somewhat here, and it will be a very sloppy encounter, but they've come out on top here. They've stolen 2 weapons away. It's a scout of Ethan trying to hold the door here towards the main entrance. Astralis have made their way through towards Ivy, trying to recover this 5-on-3, which is certainly possible here.
Possible? Sure. Creed looks to ensure a good start. That's one. Catches Stan towards backtracks. But they have to be paranoid now. They know the CTs could have relocated. Zerk does make his presence known. Gets spotted on the exit from Pop. That's Zipex now into the A site. Alongside Dupree. Zipex responsible for Z. Dupree will be the first contact. No surprise there. He doesn't have to do anything for now, but just survive. The element of surprise still real. Not if Brehze finds him. Magisk is on 2 already. He'd be on for the ace at this point. Gets 3. 2 remain. Oh! Finally shut down by Zerk, and so now all onto Device to defend this bomb plant. Does manage to keep it level. He's got a molly. That's the winning formula. Bomb is planted for it, and so now the hunt begins. Brehze, he's in hot pursuit. Now running the clock down. Device plays it to perfection.
Oh, it's so overwhelming. Astralis having to go the absolute distance in that round.
It's their chance. tarik out early. Knows it's not going to be abundance of utility, but Dupree's deagle should never be forgotten. Such a power preparation to pay off. Everyone should have their flight paths. How do you retake this? How do you clear this?
The problem is right now, EG have no utility whatsoever. They can't flash, they can't push through, but tarik has found an entry point here. A couple of kills coming in. 3 goes down to the 2 versus 2. Time ticking away on that bomb now. Brehze and Zerk trying to hold on. Good HP for Zerk. Massive frag fan, and Magisk already got 2 to his name, but now surely can't do anything with it. EG will tie things up on a round that looked like they were a little bit desperate there. Device with the opening kill, a 5-on-4. Bomb does get planted, but they had no
round, and backs were turned and shots are missed. Stan has to do better than that. They haven't seen him. Somehow they haven't checked it. Catches Glaive, but what's that from Device?
I have no idea, but he somehow got 2 kills out of that. That's absolutely remarkable. He was so slow to get into this train, but he has stepped up and gone above and beyond for the teammates right now. tarik, he can't find the frag, but Ethan certainly can. He's left for the 2 versus 1. Device trying to maneuver his way around the bomb side, but he actually runs into the crosshair, looking for his 4th kill. It's Ethan. Will he just go with the full defuse here? It doesn't even matter. Before he even gets a chance to decide his next play, it's Magisk. They'll come from the lower ramp and save the day. It's going to be 2-0 here on the T side of double overtime for Astralis.
Magisk is a bloodhound. I don't know what happened into the second half of this one, but he has got a fire lit beneath him. This was great from Ethan. All of the heroics. It was the 1v1, but he just gets the timing right. Magisk is in the head. He's in the matrix at this point. He's just seeing green numbers on it.
I believe it's the upper ramp. They might try once more, and that's what Device has been absolutely destroying them.
This could be the best shot yet. Device is on the reposition. Wasn't far off, but smokes will arrive on ramp just in the nick of time. Brehze, he realizes no time like the present with 30 seconds left. Astralis, their utility, it's also perfectly timed. Glaive pushes 2. Dupree holding Pop like a hero.
Goodness.
He's not done. Triple kill from Dupree puts Astralis on map point. Evil Geniuses made to sweat on the... Every move you make, it's an opportunity, and the double drop does not work again. Stan. Oh, and Magisk gets the triple. He's being fed the frags. And Astralis are being gifted this one. Leaping out with his knife, Tarik falls, and it's concluded right there. Astralis presented with a 4-round deficit, 11-15. At least just with the door, opens it up, fires off some shots. That door will be open once the smoke dissipates. He'll be able to work with that. Oh wow. Millimeters, it's all Brehze needs. Finds the head of Device, puts Magisk and Dupree into dire straits.
Yeah, and
this looks like 13.
It has to be Magisk that delivers here. He's got 100 HP. Dupree can't really do much about it. Significant damage, but they know exactly where he is now. 3 versus 1. He's been painted into the corner, and it is going to be another impressive victory there for Evil Geniuses. They get
in the smoke, but he knows one's descended. That was Glaive. Did have the bomb as well. Now Tarik's received, and they know the bomb's down lower. Magisk trying to save the day for Astralis, as he did on Train. 2 huge frags, puts him at 6. He started this round with 4, and now Cirque looking to go 1 versus 2. Bombs down, he's got a lot of ground to cover. He'll make no secret of his descent into the vent. And now it's a frag he has to hit! Magisk for Astralis! 3 when it matters. He came into the round with 4. He leaves with 7, and those 3 hold so much. I'm not quite within reach. It will be scooped up now by Glaive, and Zipex keeps him safe. 10 seconds on the clock as they extend it. And now a 2 versus 2, a crucial one. Ethan and Brehze can put them on championship point. All they've got to do is find frags, but Glaive finds his second with just 20 HP. Oh, and Zipex couldn't be in a better spot. They've got the crossfire. That's good for Ethan! And he's done it! 2 huge frags. It couldn't mean more. It puts him within arm's reach. The trophy, they can almost get it.
Multiple players down towards lower. Stanislaw will position himself in towards the lower bomb site for now. Cirque watching the cross.
"40 seconds. The pressure is on Astralis for numerous reasons, but it's also the fact they're on the T side. They have to make the play. It's Tarik to start the play. The boy from Brooklyn does it on home soil in the Barclays. Zipnix, Glaive remain to keep Astralis' still fragging. He's been here the whole time. They leap into him. What was that? Flying through the sky leaves Keo 1v2. Can make it a 1v1 easy. Now, looking to find the solution. It's the problem. Tags him up beautifully, and there you go. G2 take 3.
I can't believe what Cirque just did to them there. He essentially bayoneted the player. Looked like he had a locked in.
Ended for G2. They're going to have the perfect pincer here. They can have 1 short, 1 throwing a spanner in from the doors in the form of Amanek, and 3 on long. Not if Cirque completely rips the short presence out from this attack. Now they can boost him up. He's going hunting. What? Who did he even kill? I don't understand. 3 versus 2, they can boost him up. They want to set him up for more, as if that was possible. Another for Cirque. This round is his. This map is his.
But wait.
Kenny looking to save the day of the no-scope hits. He's not dead. Will there be another name in pursuit of glory? That's why G2 are operating at a disadvantage now in their roster, because French Counter-Strike is trying to find a recipe for success to compete with teams just like this. Evil Geniuses. Quite the rise to power, and there's first blood. That's a change of pace, and Lucky extends it. This should be G2's first. And it's Evil Geniuses, and Tarik could do damage. They are. He's in the fight, and it's a massacre. 3 from Tarik on home soil to take them a step closer to the grand finals. Just Jax remains.
That
it across Nuke. There used to be an EG machine. Did you know that?
I had no idea.
StarCraft player.
And he's here in the building tonight. Come on down.
Are you taking my headset off now?
Well, 30 seconds remain. It's actually gone quite quiet here. ZG just fostering on the upper bomb side, I believe. You can see them towards the main entrance. They've got full control of the ladder position. That does not bode well for the CTs at all, but that shot certainly does serve with an awkward weapon. He'll be taken down. 15 seconds here. This is much better for G2. Amanek, though, spotted and taken out. 10 seconds won't be much of a factor. The bomb's going to be planted, no problem. Kia's making a lot of noise, and Brehze more than happy to take him down. It's going to be 9-1 now, as the money's absolutely ruined on the G2 side.
Yeah, it is down to the 3K mark, even less for Keo. This is going to be quite a spectacular T-side result when people look this one up. Brehze has no... Yeah, exactly. What's he got in store for us with this lineup? Lines it up with the keyhole. Well, if I'm Astralis and I'm looking for a tendency, I work out a wall bang for Brehze's crouch smoke right there. Here they go. Charging in. Lucky from the top, excuse me.
Here we go.
Does have bullets in the hopper, and now he's going to get himself 2, 3. Jax is there as well, and the crowd goes absolutely wild. This little G2 fan section. 4 from Lucky, though, in that one. He has been the shining beacon of frags. 14 from him, double the next highest.
NK and Victor are going to be making the way up from CT spawn as Surreal takes his position by connector, trying to find a kill there.
See anybody.
Doesn't quite, but Spellin does see one just behind the sandwich, so he's going to be pushing forward there.
He pushes
Go
hard.
for the spray, gets the kill there. He's going to try to go for another one onto Zoki. Zoki is going to get taken down. Spellin coming up at the top there. Oh my goodness, this one-man army here, just completely wrecking the front.
What?
Will they have enough time? I think very rapidly. They are ex-Epsilon as well, just pushing very aggressively through the mid. Zoki is going to have to fall back into jungle while Frankie's on the other side there. Unfortunately, gets picked up by Victor. Oh my goodness, double kill there for him. And Surreal picking up another, and ViCi Gaming might just lose it here. They don't have the man advantage going for it. And Victor picking up a 3rd kill for himself, taking down Advent. This is a one-man show here from ex-Epsilon. ViCi Gaming down to only Alman, and the thing is, he's all alone. Victor is going to get taken down there.
To see his position as he pushes through. In fact, I think he did spot him because he's trying to close the distance right now. So not clearing for flank, instead wanting to push catwalk back, and so much noise from Victor. This could be it. Deep shot. Oh, he's got to land it, and he does. He gets away with it. They now have the sight. He will not push for the gun. He still knows he has to hold off for his teammates, and work to be done yet because the rotations were swift, and as a result of that, NK has vision, but Nafany's gone to another excellent position. This time gets away. Super finds his 3rd on a Deagle, however, and it's a 1-2, but the M4 is enough. A Deagle miss inside connector, and that could have been it.
That was an interesting round. I think that's how we talk about that one. NK putting that smoke down right here. Yeah, you'd think with all the pressure they were seeing over there, maybe they thought we'll send a party. But when we saw an eco come out from them earlier in the piece, they did that 5-man B-Apps push, where Axial was only able to grab 2 kills with the MAC-10, but it will just be a slow, methodical B-split coming out, and Shiro has a chance here to get himself a little bit of stat padding going on. Going to be 1 as the rest of them want to push into the shooting gallery. He's going to grab the 2nd, the re-peeks galore, and well, he's making it work with the left-eye peek this time, isn't he?
So far, he's going to try. Surreal just takes him down immediately with the Krieg up close. Still seeing a lot of the Krieg within the meta. Shiro will, again, inside of the B site, have a pole in which he can dance around. This gives him, again, the chance to peek. Use those quick timings. Crucial's going to sneak in behind him, though, but an AWP on the floor up close. Shiro doesn't know that he's there yet, but that's exactly the peaks I was talking about. Again, never going to be the one to be overly aggressive, but you put him in a sight, and he's going to dance all day.
Fantastic work there just to delay and stay alive. You could see he knew a player was over towards catwalk, wanted to peek, but if he just every second find some kills, maybe a Gambit Youngsters over peeking, playing a little bit aggressively, or going for fights that they shouldn't. The window burst is going to come in. They've spotted it. Inters knows what's going on. Shiro makes the kill, and well, that's that avenue of attack gone. And now all they have left is 2 smoke grenades. What are you meant to do with this in a minute 25 on the clock?
Well, got one less now. Shiro is showing off. He is just getting carried away. He loves the stage. Give it all to him. And he's done his work, and they've got a little more to work with. Weapons, most notably. And the bomb will tick. Gun barrel spotted. Crucial knows he's got a lineup. That's an easy shot at the end of the day. Axial, good to get back through Shadow, and I like this flash because it goes high, but Crucial knew the lineup, and he fires back in. Shiro's got it back down, tries to tap the ball, Victor's got a peek, and a shot for the win, and Shiro's done it, but not time. It's not going to be the win. I hold my breath.
Not just yet. It was awfully
for them to try and claim 1 of 1 spots in the European qualifier to StarSeries Season 8. Dust 2 with the first match of our best of 3 series, with Sprout starting off on the CT side. Dennis will be able to strike first, get that opening frag, but other than that, I don't think he's going to be able to make it work too much further than this. 4 on 4. Maka entering over towards the A bomb site. We'll be able to take Searson down. Back up rotating in from CT spawn and Full short. No long control, no long presence from Sprout. Looks like they're going to push all three of those players up through short in the end. So Heretics better set up a crossfire and get ready to shut them down. Good headshots line up for Maka. He gets them both. 4 kills for Maka so far. On for the ace against Keto. Rounds that corner and he gets all 5. Keto, chance available. The bomb that can get planted. Being retake mode. Dennis, will he go for the Kelly shot? Well, Logan will just go for the quick scopes. Try and see if he can find him through that smoke. Nades in, or pixels away, he had no idea. He turns on towards Farben though. 1v1 against Dennis, so close. He goes for the no-scope. At point blank. Let's get Tim, looks for Speedy, looks for Keto, gets that double. But he's unable to hold on for any more. Another bomb plant can get secured here. The CT's all coming in from the same position as well. As soon as they recognize this, this should end up being a simple affair. Molotov to stall for time. The bomb plant will not be secured. Flashbang in. Farben will get caught off guard. Look at Jinx. He's low HP. He doesn't even get the shots. Farben still ends up with a frag. Blocks off the Molotov. 2 kills, 3 kills for him. How on earth did he survive that? Heretics max loss bonus will put you at this position. Couple of players saving a little bit extra cash, not investing in full in that last round, so it gives them a little bit enough to work with. Jane gets 1, 2, 3 frags. Much better from Heretics. They can bring that out a round earlier, then this could be looking like a much more confident affair. Burst in from Jane, gets himself the 4K, and Searson can lay dead towards top long like everybody else on his team. Spitty, UMP to face, Maka, Orb to follow through. No one dies for Heretics. And that's why the half-buy made absolutely no sense. Waiting for David, waiting for Logan. Spray back on the first man. Can he get the second? He may have just secured it. Indeed, he has. With Searson getting an AWP pick back on the A-bomb site and a follow-up onto Jay, and it's all to Jinx. Can get the plant down. Oh, he's going for the wall bang. No, he's going to wait to the right-hand side. Can't quite shoot him in the arse. Jinx will get down Spitty. Look for Searson. Next, a secondary frag. Hold the phone. He's got 2. He's looking for a third. Yes, he is. And he's found it. Heretics, finally, getting 1 on the board.
He planted open, so if they wanted, they could push in towards CT and try and play it from heaven, rather. Not going to be going for it right now, though. That's finding the headshot. Easter pops up for the trade. And now it's the 1 versus 1. Waylander low on health. It's a single bullet that needs to be connected. And in the end, Easter will get it. But that was a lot closer than he would have hoped for. Quite a lot of damage rather got done before he eventually finished it off. World Edit not quite able to connect the initial shots there as they were coming out long. Ends up costing his team a little bit, but he manages to recover well. Eventually taking down Easter and finishing off Alex with the USP. Low health, but he has the op. Only needs to connect the 1 shot to the body. And that's exactly what happens. World Edit keeping the lead for Prosto, extending it 12-10. But of course, Movistar Riders, they took those rounds. Found, of course, at this point, unfortunately, they do lose a player in the meantime. Quick goes down. World at it again on the op towards the bomb site. Gonna have to hit some shots to hold this. And he's not able to hit any at all. Ends up going then immediately to Easter on the op. The flash over. Some good damage being connected, though. Nickelback, he can make this happen. Checks around the bomb site, but ends up taking some spam himself. 2 players to deal with the bomb, though. It's not planted for short, so that's a positive. Pushes out, catches the quick headshot. Alex, only 1 more bullet needed to actually finish him off towards the body. Doesn't have a defuse kit, though, and he is being flanked out. Manages to spin around. There it is. Hops on that bomb and should have plenty of time even without the defuse kit. Prosto going to be extending the lead even further, 13-10. But it's a very close round. Not ideal for the economy. We'll pick up an op, though. Nickelback has like 1 quick kill, but when there's Molotovs in play, it can also be awkward afterwards. Drops on a Molotov himself to try and delay, and actually catches 1 player pushing in. They were able to isolate just Mopos right there. No one able to follow it up immediately, so no chance for the instant trade, unfortunately, for the T side. Nickelback getting himself another. The 3rd one coming in as well. They just cannot stop this man. Looking for the ace. They eventually managed to put him. It's a double up setup on the retake. I mean, quick shots being connected. This could very easily be won out by Movistar, and there it is. Soaker connecting 2 wall bangs. Knows that final player's on short. Doesn't have a defuse kit, but he taps the bomb to try and bait out the peak. Scope being heard. Soaker tapping it again. I think at this point Nickelback realizing there's no defuse kit most likely, so is playing time extremely well. And with the Mac 10 we'll be able to finish it off, but indeed there will be some cover. Nickelback will go down. He done some good damage, but that's it. A 2 versus 2 now. Yekindar going to get dropped as well as they swing together. And suddenly it's all on Waylander. A round that was looking good for Prosto, beginning to fall apart somewhat. Waylander looking to save the day, gets wonders. A defuse kit close to his left that he is going to go ahead and retrieve. A smoke and a flash as well to work with. That final player over on Tetris as he drops the smoke now. Thinking... Oh, okay, he gets the kill. I was going to say, thinking of course that it will give him the ability to walk up close, and at that point the T player would think that he crossed straight over the default towards the bomb. And I guess that's what happened, because he peeked out looking to maybe try and drop down, but ends up getting taken.
Probably want to A them, right? Let's just do some quick math there. Works out nicely for them. Even with the great escape that is the B site, the fact is, it's only Ampy on A, and it's only him holding on, to be honest. Really not a huge amount to go off of here. He's just playing peekaboo on the back of these boxes, and not a single player is prepared to take him down. He just repeats time and time again, and it's constant headshots. Only finally is it Smiley to rise to the occasion and take him down, but that's too little too late. SJ will without what he was going for, though. The classic, my screen's completely white, but I'm going to run and hold W anyway through the door. What's the worst that could happen? That smoke will come back to bite Lack, though. Ooh, good molly as well. That's actually going to force Smiley straight into it. Makes that kill happen, just leaving Xerxes out. They know exactly where he is. They might actually win that round. Surely not. Oh my goodness. I mean, textbook retake. The fact that Winter is there just lurching in the shadows. Heck, even the bomb is Smiley just chilling, almost going in towards spawn. That pretty much seals it though. I mean, once Smiley falls... I mean, what does Winter do here? Do a 360, go and grab the bomb? Well, I guess he's done the first part of that correctly, but... I mean, then what's the option? 20 seconds. Potentially being surrounded from any and all angle. It's a pretty good idea they're above, but... seemingly no idea Zalti was below. Managed to grab the bomb. Then get a stealth, go upper. This is the part where you regret the decision to go upper. Poor guy. If he actually ran B ramp there, he would have had a one-on-one and would have had a potential flash, frag grenade, and smoke. Be using that just for the doorway. Never quite understood the tactic of spraying a smoke with a CZ though, considering you have such limited ammunition. Either way, it doesn't really matter. We might be seeing 7's fourth. Good frag grenade, to be fair. Let's see, this would be a incredible retake if they were to pull this off. Oh, thankfully Smiley makes the decision to peek there.
And it's a very good point, Ignite. This is really a derby. They have played against each other 21 times. They have played against each other. And now, once more, it's Sprout's time to shine. Searson is just absolutely insane. Quad kill he gets. Strength on ramp displayed. And Alex once more, the lone survivor. Speedy's flank, it's brilliant. Sneaks around. One favorite wants to take the attention. Alex is hiding. So close to the left-hand side. Speedy with one shot into his face could bring them into an ideal spot. Does it to some degree, but loses his teammate in the process. And now you gotta be fast, Speedy. As he puts his feet into his hands, does the Usain Bolt, and is downtown. Bombs hitting the ground. He could nearly do it. Oh, you do it. Outstanding job, Speedy. As he finished it off, more stats. Press it. Come on, dude. Press it. Perfect. Take a look at it again. No. Hands away. Or 8 frags in average. But 8 to 1, Jesus Christ. That is one hell of a difference. No doubt about it. And as that is the first weapon down, Easter. He was asleep map number 1. He's a beast map number 2. And as he goes for more, dodges just another nade. Put Speedy onto 15. Sprout's asleep. Honestly, Sprout is asleep. A-Star finishes his own work. Believe it or not, A-Star is not here to stop. Favorite is coming close. Oh, this ace is just beautiful. as he doesn't even miss out on any opportunity. Here you come, here you go. Consider to go for the aggression. They don't even have the biggest cushion from an economic perspective, but if they find the first, that would work. And there we have it. Speedy down. 2 more to go. Left hand side, it's Faven on 25 HP. This is good. Faven, he needs to be the one to be taken out. He's going to bait him. He's going to bring it. Soaker on a triple. That gives them the number 10. Absolute astonishing performance. 10-1. Soaker and Co. actually taking a lot towards the side of Sprout. Only 1 man alive, that's Saracen. Bomb is just in front of him. It comes in with a molly. And this doesn't land according to plan. Sprout. You don't want to see them getting sent home, honestly, because this team... Man, they're fighters. The real shocking, scary part is that Sprout always fights so hard. So many rounds, so many maps, so many situations where they look superior. They still fall to some degree. Oh no, and this is good. So Faven. Kenny the Knight, as his smoke pulse, we actually found the thing back on the ground. Sprout is under pressure, but overall must be capable of bringing it back. Over on short, Surson waits. That's number 1 down. He saw also Faven is moving. He places on time. The only thing he needs to do, he places on time. So Brill, he goes over short. Denies Faven the frag, but no, it's actually Monster where he stays at. And this is so good of you, Mopos. My goodness, his intelligence of that play. Oh, there it goes. Dennis takes down Soaker. More to come. Yes, indeed. The CT side remains somewhat strong. $17-16. Yeah. The bomb is making his long way. And his long way is paying off. Searson can't access the side. Searson has no vision at all. And his barrel spotted. Alex so good in his position. He expects a second. He hears him. Keto can't whiff it right now. The nade does something. So good from Alex. My god.
Here. We got 4 more matches left in the nest, and this is one of the first of 4. And they're just gonna go through the smoke. It's a team kill actually. But they do get the trade. It's a 4v3 here. Oh, great headshot from Jumpy while he jumps. Goes for the second one as well. He gets it. Jumping is every single shot. Nails every single one. And Perfect is just gonna go straight through, and Jumpy's gonna get the 4K. Jumpy just shuts down the entire Syman plays. One as well. This is good trades from SJ. Finally they're gaining the trades. 3 versus 3 at this point. It's only 1v defenders. Ramsick with an AWP. He gets the first one, and now he's gonna come in from Banana. 1 from CT and 1 from Banana. Ramsick. Oh, he spots him. He goes for the shot. He gets the shot. And now it's down to Jumpy. And he's coming from CT, and Ramsey's gonna nail him as well. He gets all 3. 2 from CT and 1 in Banana. And Ramsey is stepping up again. Korn, he's walking all the way up here. He's gonna manage to catch up. Ramsey is still gonna get the bomb down. It's a 2 versus 1. He should play together with his teammate. But why? He walks up and Jumpy cannot trade him because he's smoked out. Tarik has gotten 3. Jumpy? 1v1 against Tarik. There we go, Jumpy. Is he lagging? I'm not sure what's happening right now. The spray goes through, but it's gonna be Jumpy winning it. It looks really odd there on my screen on what Jumpy did. Looked really, really odd, but SJ, they're gonna get that 6th round. And this is not a bad... So, 10-9 here. Entry gone the way of Syman. There's another one. Another one coming through here. Perfecto the 2nd and a 3rd. Perfecto shuts down the round. Jumpy's in a 1v4.
Still, he's got the smoke as well. I'm sure that will come into play. You can see these new angles as we make our way towards the retake now. It looks absolutely beautiful. You can see that open side towards the right, and it's going to be up to Elite with a double stack towards Quad here, trying to bait in his teammate the best he can. Now, will they suspect it? Ethan certainly seems to think so. The knives are coming out. Is it going to be delivered? The first round delivers a knife kill, and it's going to be down to Colton. What has happened here? 2 knives in 1 round from the same player. 4 kills for Ethan, 2 stabs in the back.
Round 1, baby, let's go. Yep. Stewie got the line towards main, has the support from Ethan from up high. Jump peeking for the info, everything feels the same. You can see this is all too familiar territory for Stewie as he does catch Kenny. After his early heroics with the AK-47, Twist then looking for a 1 versus 3. North American's Magician, North America's map, 1v3 here in Brehze. Does get the first, catches Nitro on the truck, and another steel court trying to piece together where the last could be. It is going to be Stewie 2K, misses the shot. Stewie up, he's getting hunted. It's Twist with a 1 versus 3. The first clutch on Cash.
Yeah, that's a big one as well. That's going to sting. It ties things up at 7-7. We'll have a look at the frag charts while we're here, see who's really feeling it so far. Alige, of course, we've seen some unspeakable things from him with the Krieg. He's got 50 as he waits towards the CT truck. Remember, you can see the angle now. The player's crossing towards Quad, and that's the one we're looking for. That's the AWP angle, and that's lovely. He's going to take Ethan down and still looking for more here. Tarik will back him up. He's going to get a second bite of the cherry. Stewie crosses over and pre-firing that position. Kenny will start to reposition here. Steele, who still gets going to go down from the forklift position. Stewie 2K taking a little bit of damage there, and it's going to be down to Kenny. Remember, the only player that came into this round with a real weapon. His teammates had Deagles. They took an eco, but here he comes. A classic clutch for Kenny S! Have you ever seen anything like it? That's what we wanted to see with the AWP.
He dies on old Cash. He's against the wall. There is no cover there.
That's
now he has it. Tarik couldn't take... Up against 4. Good start. Stewie caught on his push towards fence. They're already starting to forge a path, though, towards B. Tarik a little late to this party, but he's not got the weapon for the job either.
What's he going to do with this Sentry?
Yeah, what's the plan? Jumps through. My goodness, he had a shot. So did Nitro.
Oh, here we go again. Kenny S, 1 versus 3.
Do you believe, Henry?
I am always believing this guy's got the magic stick in his hands. We'll see what he can do with it. It's going to take some heroics here, and that's not a bad start at all. Still is low as well, dropping the smoke, trying to buy himself some space here. The flashbang to follow it up. He's going to push through it, I believe, but he does not fancy it right now. Going to go for a wallbang potentially as he heads towards heaven here. And now, oh, Steele's been spotted. Oh, it's happening.
Oh, we see. He's so good. Feeling himself, nearly gets it. Steele can't quite believe it, but there's a necessary round for Toxic in order to keep this game going. 11 to...
To the corner, some different variations of that angle to hold. Should be a pretty convincing round here for Team Toxic, but the first frag will go in favor of Elite. USPs and 1 Deagle here. Oh, this is actually...
The dink, this is going to be the most awkward way. Twist,
no,
he's handing out all the dinks.
Not the full eco.
Twist and Elite, they're on the full eco and already have found 3 between them. Leave Steele and Nitro. You said they had to eco. It turns out that was the formula.
Oh, it's actually going to Config. Loves a knife.
He loves
He's had
it.
some favorable situations like this. Steele,
Steele,
not like this. No!
Steele!
Oh!
Steele! He steals it! It's going to be 16 to 12. We started this show match with knives. We finish it the same.
My
a whole lot of fun.
Well then, that was